Welcome once again to another episode of Mr. Ben Plays Pokemon Violet. Last time when we left off, we took down the final team, Team Star base, the Fairy Team, and we were told to face the big boss of Team Star, Cassiope themselves. What's up, Mr. Ben? Clive? Yep, that's my name. Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity! Yeah, we already knew it was you. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Uva Academy, Mr. Clavell. I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect. Yeah, dude, you had on a pair of shorts, You had on a different jacket, a pair of shorts, and a pompadour wig. You didn't exactly... Master of disguise you aren't. Although now I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Yeah, sure, let's roll with that. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiope, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. Yeah, no, it wasn't. That's not possible. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiope over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off for using one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Mr. Ben, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. Oh, we're actually fighting off against the director? Okay. Not what I expected, but... So what team members... I am Cassiope of Team Star. With this, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Oh, you're level 60 as well. Okay. And he's got a full team of 6 as well. Ooh, alright. Ah, damn, I was hoping to knock it out with one last. Alright. Guess I'm gonna be... No, I don't wanna... Okay. Haha! Take it out with a body slam. About to send out a bomb of snow. Yes, I will switch Pokemon. Because I'm not going to risk taking him out. I just love how, like, you know, hey, we got a Pokemon battle here against the director, and, like, none of the other students are actually watching. They're just sort of going about doing their own thing. That critical strike on a quad damage flamethrower. Yeah, see, look, there's someone just walking on past. They just don't even care. Well, if he's going to be sending out a Gyarados, might as well go ahead and meet that face-to-face with my own. We're going to go ahead and negate that. Bring our attack power back up to snuff. Oh! Good move. Okay. Kind of surprised that Grace was able to handle both Aqua Tails. Gyarados' physical attack stat is really good. So for her to be able to take that. Poltegeist. Yeah. Swap back out. And with the Shadow Ball. Sacrificing its defense and special defense in order to sharply raise offensive and speed. Now what's he got next? Mungus, we're staying in. Oh man, he's probably got Spore on him. Well, he was burnt, so. Skeledirge. Oh, and I don't really have... think that Cassiope, would be backed into a corner like this. Very well, it seems I shall have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. You know what, that's actually kind of cool. Because, that's the fully evolved form of the starter we didn't take back in the very beginning of the game. So I can only assume that if we had gone with anything else, that he would have a fully evolved Quaquaval and a fully evolved Meowscarada. Ooh! Ouch! Earth Power, okay. I don't have anything that can counter that in terms of... Actually, yes I do. Fire type Terra. Hit him with a ground move. And take him out with one blow anyway. How strong you've grown. $13,000, damn. That is some good money. Well now, Mr. Ben. It seems you have grown splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiope. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopei's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiope is settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any other ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiope. Such was my resolve. But it turns that you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it's surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiope, take on the big boss of Team Star, and win. Yes, sir, leave it to me! Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there! What do you think you're doing? Miss Time? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavell. I came here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? The director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it's a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me. Your excuses ring worse than a stunky's behind. Stunky's behind? Remember, the big boss asked us to meet him in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Mr. Ben. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once! And I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board, make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. Okay, our team's fully healed up then. I was gonna go heal up, but I guess I don't have to do that. Well, I am curious on something. Oh, we can take classes if we wanted. Wait. Oh yeah, right. No, I already took care of. Let's see. We got the director's office, the nurse's office, the schoolyard. Thank you for the visit, Mr. Ben. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? I'll leave it. We just figured out you were Clive, dude. But now, lest I forget, there's another matter I would very much like your opinion on. Do you know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as it were, among the youth these days? I don't know this. I'm gonna have to look this up real fast. I'll be right with you. Yeah, so apparently there's really not a correct answer for this one. But if you get something funny... Oh, pompadours, you say. I suspected as much. Though I don't seem to recall many of the Academy's male students supporting such a style. Could it be then that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? Yeah, we were just trolling him at this point. Perhaps I ought to consider a change of wig. Ah, that is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Mr. Ben. It was most enlightening. Ha 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 ha. If you ever help with any endeavors, I should be happy to lend a ear. Let's go see the nurse. Yeah, some of the stuff I was doing I did mainly off screen. Like the nurse. He had a whole story arc thing here. Hey there, coming in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I have some good news. You're not going to believe this, but you finally passed the test, didn't you? You became a health director teacher. Yeah, we knew you had it, girl. Congratulations. Yeah, so she was had this whole story arc behind her about how she was like, she tried several times to become a health teacher, but she could never pass the exam, and we were all be like, we believe in you, you got this, girl. I saw you pushing yourself real hard with the treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. Of course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Thanks for giving me the push I needed to try again, Mr. Ben. Yeah, and if apparently maxing out like your confidant or not maxing out your confidant, maxing out your friendship with your teachers and all that, they give you some real nice good stuff. But they tell me there's no room to add new classes this year. Womp womp. So I guess I'll keep being Nurse Miriam for a bit. Just you wait though, I'll be standing in front of a class at this academy before you know it. Then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. I bet I'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. I am thee art me! Thou hast committed a new vow. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Hell yeah, alrighty. And now we need to go see Miss Time. Alright, but first, Mr. Ben. Hi, Penny. Thanks for coming. What's with that evil smirk? Heh, this must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiope, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you to helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there is a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Thanks. Director Clavell, sorry to keep you. The letter of apology missed time had me... preparations took longer than expected. That voice, are you Clive? Penny, so it was you after... is that you, Cassiope? In the flesh? I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiope. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Challenged by Penny of Team Star, who sends out an Umbreon. What level is your team? I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Level 62, okay. Probably gone. Alright, yeah, physical attack. Not really that great anyway, so... Just gonna go ahead and lean hard into the special attack here. Good. Paralyze off. Let's take it out with the Dragon Pulse. So, and you have synchronized. Okay, never mind then. Well, at least the paralysis still came in handy. Send out Vaporeon. He's probably got an ice move. That's probably why she's sending it out next. Yep, Aurora Beam. Figured. All right. I do love this battle theme, though. Alright, then after her Vaporeon, what next of her EV team she's going to be sending out? Leafeon. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep everyone in here. Frost Scissor. Pretty powerful. Pretty speedy, too. Ooh! Okay. Just hoping Gilbert would be able to tank that, but... I'm going to assume that she'll have a Flareon at some point there. Maybe a Jolteon. Question is, will she have a Sylveon or... yeah, she has a Jolteon. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... So I was right on one. She had an Umbreon, a Vaporeon, a Leafeon. She now has a Jolteon. So then... Of the remaining two, could it either be a Flareon, a Sylveon, or a Glaceon? Probably forgetting one of them. Oh, or an Espeon. She could also have an Espeon as well. Ooh, thunder! Ow. All right. So what does she have next? Flareon. All right. So I'm going to assume that her final Pokemon after Flareon will probably most likely be her Espeon. I'm assuming that she has an Espeon because if she would have had a Glaceon or a Sylveon, she would have sent it out next after my Garchomp. So Sylveon! No, I'm surprised. I would have thought she would have sent that out. Can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Okay, why she didn't send that out last, or send that out instead of her Flareon. Time to terrestrialize! Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be! Fairy type Sylveon. Alright. Yeah, this poison will finish you. Aw, cute charm. My VV power will crush you to stardust! Even if it did, it's over. You can't possibly win at this point. And I still had, like, 3 Pokemon remaining. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you into all of this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind Big Boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Yeah, and what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop it right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, Big Boss, answer us! Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Mr. Ben. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I'm guessing this is it for Team Star. Me too. Hold that thought, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. It's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team? Yes. And according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiope, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're your greatest treasure, right? Yeah, they're my greatest treasure. Yeah, fucking called it. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha-ha! Wait, you told me you did... You're telling me you didn't see through this whole nonsense from the very beginning? Just as Cassiope was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Yeah, at least. Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Aw, come on, you love the pompadour. We all love the pompadour. That's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Barely is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So I heard your real name's Penny? How have you been this whole time? Morty. We found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, hasta la vista, Cassiope, and hello, Penny! Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. Well, I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced at the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. Now I know this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavell told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But, even so... Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for? The Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Mr. Ben battling his way through your bases. base's construction, as well as the battle tactics deployed by students in Team Star, are remarkably creative and unique. I would ask that you would continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Anyone have any concerns? No. It sounds like fun, but I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. This is true. We would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We could go to school together too! That way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. That'd be a sweet deal for us! So what do you say? You guys. Mr. Ben, what do you think? Hey, I think it sounds great! No need to give me your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. But now at least I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say that you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it's time to leave. Mr. Ben, please stop by my office later, if you would. Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to the director's office and just finish this up. Running a little over, but you know what the hell? It's fine. It's fine! Ah, here you are, Mr. Ben. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that, but because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I sort of got a hold of it illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, I see. That is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry, and I won't do it again. She lied through gritted teeth. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Mr. Ben, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. Well, and it says go to the director's office. Are we still not done with the directors? Ah, no. We're done with here. Alrighty. Well, in that case, we've taken care of the Operation Starfall. We've taken down all 5 Team Star member bases. We've taken down the big boss. Is there anything else we can do? Ah, now there's still the thing with the schoolyard, but I'm thinking next time on Pokemon Violet, we're gonna go ahead and make our way toward our final objective. Oh, here we go. Mr. Ben? Penny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Would you come meet me in front of the school stairs, you know, where we first met? I'll wait. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this up. Let's get this on screen, too, before we finish things up for the day. Hasta la vista. The six of us thought of that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going to go down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. Well, what happened? Pokemon said that they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you could believe that. Director Clavell and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star, and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. TM-169 Draco Meteor. Huh. Really powerful dragon move. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I could do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So, next time, I'll be the one helping you, Mr. Ben. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista! Starfall Street is complete. So that's 2 storylines down. Next time on Pokemon Violet, we go after the last storyline. We go to the Victory Road, take on the Pokemon League. See you guys next time. Later, y'all.